Welcome back to our channel. This is Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. You can see half of the roof is ripped right off of the Trop, begging the question, where will the Rays play in 2025? From here, we're going to visit Anna Maria Island and John's Pass at Madeira Beach. We're at John's Pass at Madeira Beach. It's the number one tourist attraction in Pinellas County, and there was no one here. It's a hot spot for fishing charters, restaurants, and all sorts of water activities. It's close to Clearwater, St. Pete, and Tampa, so no wonder it's such a hot spot. There's over 100 merchants in the area, and maybe a handful were open on this day. Incredible.
Here you're looking at Caddy's Restaurant, which is a very popular restaurant on the boardwalk, completely empty due to damage on the inside. As Maribel said, this boardwalk would generally be hustling and bustling on a Saturday afternoon. You see the empty boat slips where the tour boats will normally be, coming and going, full of people. There's been a lot of lost revenue on the boardwalk with a lot of jobs impacted.
It's a beautiful day out here.
Yeah,
I mean, this is definitely the type of day where people would be here. This is the type of day that I love. It's not exceedingly hot. It's just a glorious day, but sadly,
the Chamber of Commerce Day for sure. This area is being really hit. The economy is being really hit hard with lack of tourists right now. Hopefully, they get everything rebuilt and back up before the holidays.
hopefully. And when we were like driving over here, we saw like piles and piles of sand in front of buildings, which I'm assuming eventually will be moved back over to the beach, but everything's boarded up. So I guess maybe, they're not in a rush to do it. I don't know.
So, your thoughts? We walked around John's Pass. Your thoughts?
Well, I mean, clearly the great majority of the businesses are still closed. And you can see some disrepair on the outside. But obviously, I'm sure they're not closed, out of choice. So there's obviously stuff going on in the inside that you can't see, but almost all of them are boarded. After John's Pass, we traveled across the iconic Sunshine Skyway Bridge, probably the most recognizable bridge in Florida. Up next, Anna Maria Island. As we're entering Anna Maria Island, the first thing we notice is piles and piles of sand. And remember, this is a whole month after Hurricane Milton, so I can't even imagine what this was like the day after. Once again, everything around here was closed except for maybe 2 to 3 restaurants. No tourists around, which is obviously the heartbeat of this island. And we did run into construction trucks. And we wanted our first stop to be the city pier. So that's up next.
As we look at the city pier, you can see the midsection was completely destroyed and cut off from the main building by Hurricane Milton. Normally, people will be able to walk out to the end of the pier, do a lot of fishing out there. It was a popular fishing hotspot. There was a bait shop in the building. There was a little snack bar, and you can also enjoy an adult beverage while you fish or just people watch or took in the sunset.
And we encountered this tremendous damage at the Rod and Reel Resort in Anna Maria Island. It's really devastating. There were always tourists here, right next to the Rod and Reel Pier and restaurant at Anna Maria Island, which you can see is also completely destroyed. Our hearts broke as we drove through the residential area.
All right, so we're going to walk down some side streets here. So we found some areas that's really heavily damaged. So we'll take a look here at some of the debris.
Yeah, these mobile homes got hit hard. And I mean, there's like streets and streets lined with piles of sand that just blew out of the beach. Look at all this debris here. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Did you show the mobile homes today?
Not yet. I will.
Oh, man.
Now let's show the mobile homes here. I mean, these people lost everything.
many of these people still haven't come back home.
Oh, there's nothing to come back to. Nothing to come back to. So we've actually been waiting to get out to Emery Island for some time to do a video, but this is not the type of video we were hoping to do out here. So we had some plans. We had like a little agenda we wanted to do out here on the island, make a video, but this is not what we had in mind. We thought we'd come out here today and just kind of show you the progress being made after the storm.
Yeah. I mean, I was just wondering, I think it was sometime last night, just wondering how it is, and he suggested, well, why don't we go out and take a look, because he's been to some restaurants here that he wanted us to visit. I haven't been here in a while, but you know, sadly, this is, you know, the circumstance under which we're here, and you know, I'm really hoping for these people that the recovery will be, you know, fast. As a quick update, I got my wish. The Tampa Bay Rays are going to be playing in Tampa.
Yes, courtesy of the New York Yankees, they'll be playing their 2025 home games at George Steinbrenner Field.
Next time we're here, it will be in support of the small businesses that reopen. Please like, share, and subscribe.